Bilwin Zalaluddin, and I am from DPM1. My matric number is 01 DPM 22F1020. Today I would like to present to all of you what are the content of prime books entries. Prime books entries include, the first is special journal. Special journal are divided by 4, which is purchase journal, sales journals, return inward journals, and return outward journal. And the second is cash book. Cash book are divided by 2, which is cash receipt journal and cash payment journal. And the last one is general journal.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Ahmad Muaz Naiman bin Ismail. My matric number is 10 DPM 22 F1039. Now I will explain with you guys about a purchase journal. What is a purchase journal? Purchase journal means it's a specialized type of accounting log that keeps track of orders made by a business on credit or an account. So, what is a function of purchase journal? The function of purchase journal is to list all credit purchase or merchandise. Picture below is a format of purchase journal. In a purchase journal, we have a column of date. In the date column, we put a date of good purchase on credit. In a particular column, we put a name of seller of the good. If given invoice number, we put an invoice number column. If not given, just clear the column. Next, we have a folio and amount column. In amount column, just put an amount of item purchase. As you can see, I have example for a purchase journal. On 20 January 2020, Ali Trading bought goods on credit from Ahmad Enterprise for RM200. In a purchase journal, first we write a date of the purchase good, which is 20 January. Next, the particular section write Ahmad Enterprise, which is a name of supplier of the good. After that, we continue with amount column, which is RM200, because invoice number and folio is not given in the question. That's all from me, and Assalamualaikum.
Hi, I will explain to you about sales journal. Sales journals record a cash on credit sale to a customers. Then, sales journal also reflect changes to accounts such as cost of goods sold, inventories, and sales tax payable account. Sales journal used to record source document, which is invoice sent to account receivable. As you can see here, this is a format of sales journal. The thing that you need to put is title, date, particulars, invoice number, folio, and amount. The first column is date, the second is particulars, the third is invoice number, then folio, and the last one is amount. I have one example for you. On March 9, sold good worth RM500 on credit to Farhan. Invoice number 1001. So right now we need to complete the table. In the date column, put March 9. Particulars is Farhan, and then the invoice number is 1001. And the last one is amount, that is RM500.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Farah Amir bin Zainizi. My matric number 01 DPM 22F1032. Today I would like to present about written inward journal. Written inward journal, also known as a sale return or asset return, is referred to good return to the business entity when the customer find good that delivered did not meet their expectation and are unsatisfactory. They will be returned by the customer. For example, wrong color, wrong size, not according to expectation, and imperfectly finished. Indirectly affect the operating activities of the business. And the written goods are recorded in the journal called written inward journal from the copies of the credit note. They are sent to the customer who returned goods or was overchanged. This is format for written inward journal. At the top, we need to put title or name of the account, and next we need to put date, and then we put particular, and then we put credit note number, and the last we put amount. For the example, on 7 March 2000X2, goods written by Zero Trading and Leon Trading, words RM280 and RM310 respectively. At the box, we need to put 2000X2 7 March. At the particular box, we need to put Zero Trading and Leon Trading. At the amount box, we need to put 280 and 310. And lastly, we need to close the account and total the amount. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Aidi Guzami bin Muahiri and my matrix number is 01DPM22F1036. So right now I will continue with the return our journal. First of all, return our journal is a return back of the good by the buyer to the seller from where the good were initially purchased. Return our used to record the source document which is used to record transaction in the bid note. As you can see, this is a format of the return our journal. The thing that you need to put is just a title, date, credit, note, number, folio and amount. Here I have one example for you. On 1 June 2020, A purchased merchandise from the for 3,000 on the account from the B trader. Upon delivery, A merchant found out that the merchandise was defective and therefore could not sell it to the customer. A merchant returned the merchandise to the B trader on the same day. So right now we need to complete the table. In the date column, put 1 June 2020, particular B trader, amount RM3000. Next, just like before, put 30 in the date column, return our account in particular and 3000 amount. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Anwar bin Ahmad Salin and my matric number is 01DPM22F1015. I would like to explain about cash receipt journal and cash payment journal. Right now, I will explain about cash receipt journal first. So what is the cash receipt journal? A cash receipt journal is a special journal used to record all cash received from any sources. For instance, record all the cash sales, sale of an asset cash, the receipt of a bank loan, and etc. For the format of cash receipt journal, there are 10 columns in the cash receipt journal. The first column is date, continue with receipt number column, details, folio, cash, bank, discount allowed, account receivable, sales, and the last column is other account. Then calculate the total amount for each column. For example, I will share one of the cash receipt journal question. On April 23, received RM 150 ringgit from Amin. So for the date column, write April 23 and write the receipt number 001 because this is the first transaction on cash receipt journal question. So write in the receipt number column. And then continue with detail column. Write Amin name in the column. Skip the folio column because the folio is not given in the question. Then write 150 ringgit in the bank column. Lastly, write 150 ringgit in the account receivable column. So that's all for account for cash receipt journal. Now I will continue with the cash payment journal. So what is the cash payment journal? cash payment journal is used to record all transactions in which cash is paid out. The transaction include payment to creditors for item bought on account, payment for various expenses, payment vouchers, and etc. For the format of cash payment journal, same like cash receipt journal, there are 10 columns in cash payment journal. The first column is date, continue with check number, and then detail, folio, cash, bank, discount received, account payable, purchases, and the last column is other account. Then calculate the total amount for each column. For example, I will share one of the cash payment journal question. On April 22, paid RM90 ringgit to Ali, check number 235551. So for the date column, write April 22, move to the check number column, write check number 235551, then put Ali name in the detail column. Skip the folio column because the folio is not given in the question, and then write RM90 ringgit in the bank column, and lastly write RM90 ringgit in the account payable column.
Hello everyone, I am Sivnis Analaki Sundiran and my metric number is 01DPM22F1038. Today I am going to talk about general journals. General journal is used to record transactions which have not been recorded in special journals, such as asset investment in the business, drawing of goods, sales of fixed assets on credit, purchase of fixed assets on credit, sales returns and allowance, purchase returns and allowance, adjustment entries, and closing entries. Now we look at the format for general journal. The first column represents for date of transaction, and the second is account titles and explanation, or we can just write details or items. The third column is the debit side, and the fourth column is the credit side. So we look at the example. 1st of January, purchased 8,000 ringgit of office equipment on credit from Sharikat Gopi. As we can see, the double entry system is office equipment on the debit side and Sharikat Gopi on the credit side. So we can just write down the date, 1st of January. On the first row, we should write office equipment on the debit side and the amount is 8,000. In the second row, we should write Sharikat Gopi on the credit side and the amount is 8,000. As we can see in double entry system, one account should be right in debit side and another account should be right in credit side. After that, we should write the narration. The narration is to record purchase of office equipment on credit. This is an example of general journal.